Welcome in for Mass Effect 3. This will be my first time playing as an infiltrator. If you've been following along, I've never played as an infiltrator until this time through the trilogy. Um, so Mass Effect 1 and 2 this time through were my only first times ever playing as. Didn't really do much with it in Mass Effect 1. I probably shouldn't have chosen assault rifles as my bonus ability because I just fell back on that and was fine. Um, Mass Effect 2, I slowly but surely started to get the hang of it. Actually using infiltrator, cloaking, etc. Still wasn't great on some of the other abilities like the AI control, that sort of thing. I used it for a while, but I'm not really impressed with it as an ability. Um, but I don't remember what changes there are between 2 and 3 as far as infiltrator use, because again, never played this one. I may have played as one doing because I played Mass Effect 3 back when it was still an online game available for multiplayer, and so I may have played as an infiltrator. In fact, I know I did at some point in some of the online matches. They're basically scattered around the game are levels that are actually playable in the game, but they're also multiplayer levels where you join in, and it's several waves of enemies coming at you, and you don't know whether it's going to be waves of Cerberus or waves of Reaper Tech or waves of Geth. I think were the three that you could get. And once you got in there and you were playing, you see your first enemies. You're like, okay, this is going to be Geth all the way through. And it's 3 or 4 waves or whatever it was. It's been several years. I don't remember, but I played most of the classes in there at one point or another. Um, but yeah, you've run into people who prefer one class and they play that as a lot. I jumped around and tried several and then probably settled on 1 or 2 that I really liked. I may not have played all of them. I don't know. I think I still have a couple of people who are friends onto my Xbox account who I met playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and ran into each other, found a good rapport playing with each other on multiplayer. Like, yeah, hey, let's friend, and when we see each other online, we'll hop in and join in. And that lasted a couple of months, and then I have never seen or heard from them since. So, so anyway, we are gonna get in here going, and when we left off on Mass Effect 2 last night, actually, Shepard blew up a Mass Effect relay that destroyed an entire system and stopped the Reapers from invading right then, like within minutes. But it also destroyed an entire colony of like 300,000 people, mostly Batarians. So, yeah. So that's where we're gonna go. That's where this one picks up. Basically, is the aftermath of that. So we're going to import ME2 character, and we are playing as Dresden Shepard. This is my first and only run through as a Vanguard. Um, I had fun as that one. Soldier is my go-to, and as I said, Infiltrator this is my first time. This is just the Legendary Edition ones. I obviously have more files going on my original Mass Effect 3. Should I load that in, I would have a totally different set of accounts because it's just different. So let's pick up on Dresden. Let's see. Survive suicide mission with all 12 chose to rewrite Death Heretics, save Malon, static kept Rex Lab, chose to save the council. I guess at what point Project Base. Okay, these are the important things. So this is me advancing through the post game, I think, the DLC. 23 and then midnight-ish, I guess. I'm assuming that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that should be after I did the DLC. So technically at this point I did blow up the mass relay and murder. Well, I didn't murder, murder implies intent. I blew up the mass relay, which resulted in the deaths of 300,000 people. Not my fault. Somebody put an asteroid there. Close enough. We are sticking with Infiltrator. I'm gonna finish this whole thing off. Bonus power. Excellent. Okay, now. Accuracy and weapon firing rate for a short time, not horrible. Carnage, I remember using this a lot in various game modes, so that's gonna maybe my go-to here. Decoy, no. Defense drone, no. Energy drain, info grenade stasis, warp ammo, Verification armor piercing ammo. Okay, lash and flare. Dealing moderate damage. Spent all by the unit. Unleash a huge flare, throws enemies within its range, causing massive damage. I don't think so. Not dominate. I think the one that I think I'm comfortable just using Carnage, because it's sort of the equivalent of the Fire Blast that I had and that I was using on ME2. Just that it's a quick, relatively quickly refresh offensive thing that I can use, etc. It's not overpowered, it's not ridiculous, and it's not out of character with an Infiltrator class. Using those biotic things, that would be out of character for playing as an Infiltrator. So I want to keep it closer to what I would actually be playing with. I'm gonna go for Carnage, and I like Carnage. It's a nice ability. And there we go. And we're off.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
As
Is
always,
this what Shepard warned us about?
Admiral Hackett, voiced by Lance Henriksen. One of my favorite voices in all of
How long do we
sci-fi.
have?
Not long.
Anderson is Keith
I
David,
sent
of course.
word. The fleet's immobilizing.
Also an amazing voice actor. And actor, straight up. So don't get me wrong on
God
either one of
help
them.
us all.
In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life, every 50,000 years are about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact, but one soldier has seen the legend come to life, and now the fate of the galaxy bends on him. You don't have to read it quite as fast as the intro message on ME1, but it's pretty damn close. This little kid. Go play inside on some electronics like a normal futuristic kid.
Commander, you're not supposed to call me that anymore, James. Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
I don't know. I don't remember if we specifically learn why James and Shepard know each other.
What's going on? Couldn't say.
It's not in the
Just told me
games.
they
But I
needed
don't know if there's a book
now.
in between or something that I missed.
Anderson? Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Yeah, so I was relieved of duty and I have been basically under arrest since coming back. I turned myself in
Headed our way.
for
Reapers?
blowing up the mass relay.
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
You know we're not ready if it is then. Not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You've
Then
faced
maybe
down
they should listen to me instead of
Aliens
putting me in
spoke to one.
jail.
They blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That, in your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson?
What's up, Ash?
Shepard.
Ashley? Lieutenant Commander?
Somebody got a glow up since ME1.
I can never tell with them. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander?
You hadn't heard?
No. I'm a bit out of the loop.
Like,
these
she was a
days.
sergeant, so
Sorry, sir.
she also
You
went
need
through
to keep us
OCS
on
and advanced quite a bit, apparently.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
the loop. Yeah, I guess I did. Still, good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
Hey, how's it going, Final Destination? Welcome in. Fan of ME3, I assume? Or Mass Effect in
Do
general?
you know the commander?
I used to.
I own Andromeda because I bought it when it first came out and didn't get around to playing it at the time, and then all the bad
We were
you know,
hoping you would
press
tell us.
about it hit, and I never got around to playing. It's still on my to-do list, though. At least so I can say I've played it.
Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are
What
here.
could it be? I love everyone's shocked and whispering, like, oh my gosh.
Then, how do we stop them?
You grant me a full
Stop.
pardon and turn me loose on the
This
galaxy.
isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are. More powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon?
Uh-oh.
It couldn't be that close already.
I'm pretty sure they
Past our
are.
defenses.
They probably
Sir,
destroyed them.
UK headquarters has a visual.
Well, that was Mass Effect 3's version of Jenkins, apparently. He did. Love the Reaper
Why
design.
haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
Told you, pardon me and turn me loose on the galaxy.
We should get to the Normandy.
Why are we still talking about this? Or dismiss all charges. I'm assuming I don't believe I've gone through a trial.
Shepard! Shepard! Come on, get up.
I would appreciate a firearm as well.
Here, take this.
Thank you.
We've got to get moving.
Good timing, Anderson.
This is Admiral Anderson. Report in anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up. They're
All
massive.
right.
Come on,
Yeah.
Shepard. Ash is headed to the Normandy.
Okay, what do we have? Tactical cloak, carnage, disruptor ammo. Oh, I have my incinerate. Okay, I might need to swap that out for something else then, or because carnage and incinerate seems a bit overkill, especially since they're on the same cooldown. So it's not like I can pop off one then the other.
They'll
Okay,
bring us up here.
and I have no other weapons.
Let's move.
All right.
Look out! How do you stop something so powerful?
You don't try to take them on foot for starters.
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks. Come on, let's go. Come on. We'll have to go this way. Looks clear. Let's go. Lieutenant Commander, you read me? I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me, but we're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Take him out!
Where we go? Ah, there we go.
Shoot him! I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
I should have waited.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Speak for yourself. There we go.
Don't let him grab you.
Find some ammo.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Nope. You're not on fire, Shepard. Don't stop, drop, and roll. I think I go through that little vent.
Watch it!
That's right. Forgot about that. Something here? No. Okay. Thinking about something else.
Through this way.
I'm not good. I don't use the melee very often, so. Oh, that's right. That's where the kid goes, isn't it? Yep.
Hey. It's okay.
Everyone's dying.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
I've seen aliens. The kid who can crawl around the ducks all by themselves is probably going to be fine. Besides, you know, maybe the Reapers mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Ah, this is a goddamn mess. Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. They get so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them.
The Council has to help us. You sure about that?
No, but you're a Council Spectre.
Like, I literally
That has
just
to count
told
for something.
the admirals up there, we need to work together. We need to pull together to fight this thing. And like, oh, you sure you want to go talk to the council to bring other races to help us?
I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
I do appreciate they're actually just calling it ammo now instead of, you know, it's technically like heat clips, thermal clips or something like that. But it was a necessary change because the lack of ammo in ME1 was a little overpowered, to be honest.
ETA 3 minutes.
We made it to the Normandy, taking heavy fire. Oh god! They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Invasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant Commander, Ashley.
At one point, I had my assault rifle modded in Mass Effect 1 that I could literally just hold the trigger down endlessly and fire for several minutes before I even... And I don't think it actually overheated, or it took literally a couple of minutes before I had to worry about the heat on the rifle. And, you know, no fight lasts that long with continuous gunfire.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
You two all right? Get down, they'll see you.
If they don't see me, how can I shoot them?
Keep your head down. That. Nice job.
Let's see what one of these... Let's shield up a little bit, please.
Finish them all. Shepard, over here.
Everywhere. There.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down.
What happened?
We barely made it.
Things went to hell.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Popped off? Yep. Yep. Which way do we go here? There we go. Hello.
What the hell are those things?
Let's see here. But you use that. I'll use that. Let's see. That. Nope. Ran into the thing. Aiming's a little off, but not too bad so far. And there you. Now we're talking.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant! Damn it! I've lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
And you hit that one, please. Kick off. That's our barrier and shields in this version. And cryo, I really need to be able to swap powers around, and I don't like how I ended up with some of the Mass Effect 2 powers. Damn it, I hate running into things like that. Take him down, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Got to stand up. Thank you. Apparently I need to heal some more.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both. Oh.
Good God. It's getting to him, damn it. Let's try cryo ammo. It's probably my weakest one, but damn it. Was my wall not tall enough? I just pick a bad spot to... No? It's as good as it gets. I was just allowing him to get a angle on me from the side there. Swapped that earlier. That might help. Okay, the guys up top have an angle on me. That's what's doing it. Pay a little more attention. As you get closer, that guy is the one that's causing the problems. Anderson, if you would please.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both.
Running out of ammo.
That is a problem, yes. How long do I have to hold this, but not doing a very good job. ammo I can grab anywhere? Crap.
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
Oh, thank God. I must have been just shy of it last time.
About time.
Let's go.
Yeah, now baby got a paint job, I think.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard,
Come on.
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander,
About time.
you know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every
Sure,
food I can.
Ash goes through OCS and suddenly becomes the lieutenant commander in this short period of time. I'm still
You
commander.
too,
Can't get a promotion to captain. Only saved the galaxy a couple times. Feels like somewhere there really should have been a promotion. Oh, there's that frickin' kid again. Now, I'm kind of sympathetic to the theory that they called indoctrination theory, and I know the devs have confirmed that it is not the correct theory. That is not the true what's going on, but it makes so much freaking sense, and that kid is part of it. And there's a couple of subtle details there that lend themselves that were pointed out, like it's a little kid outside a shuttle during an evacuation. Not one person stops to lend a hand or say, "Oh my gosh, get the kid on board," or whatever, and the kid's like struggling, climbing to get in. Nobody looks at him, nobody raises a hand to help him, nothing. Which feeds the theory that even that little kid right there is not actually there. We'll see later on, so it's not a hugely terrible spoiler of any sort. Shepard has dreams that involve that kid because he failed to save him because he was on the shuttle that got shot down and blah blah blah. But the theory runs that that kid is in Shepard's head basically the whole time, and is part of the Reapers trying to indoctrinate Shepard. And I won't go too much into it beyond that, really. It is a fascinating theory and well worth reading or watching the video for it if you are a fan of Mass Effect. I highly recommend it. Just keep in mind that the devs have said it's not accurate, but damn, it's accurate.
Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving?
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel. Get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight?
James has an awful lot like Kane and Jarrus, don't you
We're
think?
going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander,
Your voice actors not
Joker,
looking anything like the
you?
character they voice.
got an emergency transmission.
James is voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr.
Patch it through.
Shepard, stay in
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. Or we lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Frothian archives with Dr. Tassoni. We've found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars. Roger that.
This is local.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
My girlfriend.
But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
Mass Effect, of course, adheres to the Star Wars theory of space, in which case, sound can travel perfectly well in space.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Eating?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Nice. Alright, Ash. We're gonna be distance first. And James, that's fine.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got to work with here. Holy crap, Natalie. Alright, here we go. Squad max weapon damage power. I'm torn because the weight capacity means that I can carry more weapons, and when I don't have, when my capacity isn't near that, you get bonuses for being under your limit. So that's really tempting. That's also really, really tempting, because then, they actually are worth having around. Power damage duration, no, we're going to be going for that one when we get to that level. So the question is, squad power, what led up to this? Reputation bonus, sniper time dilation, nice. Reputation bonus, okay. Weapon damage. Okay, good, that's what I would have chosen of those two. I'm torn on this one. I don't know what I may hold off on this upgrade and save some points until I actually have a chance to examine weapons and pick things for myself. Because I don't know how much of a bonus I get for being underweight and what my current capacity is, etc., etc. I don't know enough to make this decision yet. Sabotage. Crap. Carnage and Incinerate. Let's see what we got here. 480, recharge speed of 3.81. Damage, if I go this route, would be 441. The recharge high, still a higher recharge speed. So the incinerate is a faster recharge for almost as much damage as is, and that's there's frozen shoulder. I don't really care about that. Armored targets, that's not a bad one to have. Recharge speed or damage additional 40% of rate. No, I would go with recharge speed because be able to crank those out faster is nice. Okay, so if I may see if I can change power. Well, crap! I think it told me I couldn't change powers, didn't it? I don't know what my options are. I don't remember what my options are for changing powers in ME3. In ME2, you just walked up to the computer and respect yourself, and you could change out your bonus power. I don't remember how that works in ME3 though. Fudge. I may have chosen a bad power to work with. Alright. Tactical Cloak. This one could still be melee damage. Oh, hell no. We're doing this one. That's for sure. Fire 1 power while cloaked remain. Ooh. Hello. That's... Although that sniper rifle damage while cloaked, that's a big damn upgrade in power. I guess it depends, because recharge speed is 4 seconds. Duration, okay, I stay cloaked for 10 seconds, recharge at 4, so halfway through my cloak, I would be able to use a new power and then fire off. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that one until I get a feel for using it in this. Let's see. Disruptor ammo. I love headshot damage. I also like having more ammo, especially with a sniper rifle. Health damage, shield and barrier damage. Okay, that's probably the way I'll go up there. Cryo ammo. Okay. Alright, I got some decisions to make on that stuff. Sticky grenade. I don't use grenades very well. Alright, Infiltrator is going to be a tough adjustment for me in this game. There's so much that is against the way I play the game normally. But I could definitely use some health. What? Oh. Yes. Don't really care about the melee damage, but I have to have it to advance. Alright. That's good enough until I get some points. I want to save the 11 points for my operational mastery upgrade, and I don't know how quickly I'll level up here, so. Oh, duh. Let's see. Ashley. Weapon damage bonus, health and shield bonus. Power damage, sniper rifle damage. I don't use her a whole lot anyway. But I'll do that for her. And she's gonna be around. I'm not sure which of these two to go with. Boost my damage a bit, that's nice. Since in general I tend to be the heaviest damage dealer as the playing character, of course. But that would make her more worthwhile having around. I'll hold off because that's 6 points. Marksman, concussive shot. Always love having that available. fine. Disruptor ammo. That's fine for now. All right, James. We got offensive and defensive. Okay, more carnage. Ooh, knocking him down or faster recharge speed. I do like having faster recharge speed to just knock these things out. Frag grenades. Oh, incendiary ammo. Definitely nice to have. And let's see. I'm torn because this is a way to give me incendiary ammo if I want it. Increase heart damage bonuses by 6%. I don't use James all that often either, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for now. And I'm not worried about those for him. There we go. All right. That should hold up for the moment.
Come on, Lieutenant. It's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
I'm more worried about the war back on Earth, or the fact that nobody here is reporting in.
Fair enough.
Ooh. Ten shots with this thing? I need mods for my rifle. This is the right. This is not the right way. Oh, there it is.
What's that? Holy shit. They're executing them. I know we're here now.
Almost got him. I ducked.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't they?
Sure looked like it.
What's Cerberus doing here on Mars?
Good question.
I don't know. Shouldn't Cerberus be in Hades?
I'm not with them anymore, Ash, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit convenient.
Not convenient for us. We have to shoot them and kill them to get where we're going.
Look out!
I will shoot you in the nuts. Alright, who we got? Two up front, one on the side. Come on, Cottontail, stick your head out. You down? Not yet. Good enough. Ah, my shot. Bad shot. Dang it.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Kinda suggests they had help. From the inside.
Seems likely.
You'd need a lot more men and firepower to take this place otherwise.
That's it? One clip? Definitely need more ammo capacity.
Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance. Agreed.
I need a straight answer, Shepard.
About what?
Do you know anything about this? What is Cerberus
What
doing?
in my answer so far has not been straightforward.
You worked for them. How am I supposed to believe you've cut all ties?
Them shooting at us isn't a clue?
Take down the collectors. That's it.
They rebuilt you from scratch. They gave you a ship, resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want. Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. I
shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Ash. Please, trust me.
I do. It's just that.
Oh, here she comes. Hello, Liara. Honey, I'm home.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
You too, Liara.
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm sorry about Earth.
Yeah, it was difficult to leave.
Ashley, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here on Mars?
We think, maybe, kinda, sorta.
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
You're too kind. In any case, my work paid off.
No, he's a
the
nerve.
archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Plus, we could only have 3 people in our squad, James.
Now, Lieutenant.
Get on board.
They're getting closer. We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
Alright, Liara. Alright, Singularity is my best friend. Hold duration listed, okay. Impact radius. I like that. Recharge speed. And detonate. Stasis, I more or less ignore. Warp. And pure biotic. Bonus speed of all powers. Yep. I love Liara. I absolutely love just like popping out singularities as fast as she can crank them out. It really makes a huge effect on the battlefield. Let's see. Let's give her some warp ammo. As an option there. Okay, and Ash, you're still... better than nothing. Okay. You look like a good target.
Biotics.
Yes, please, Ash, or Liara, if you wouldn't mind, please. See, she's already got another singularity up and ready. Can activate ammo, please, both of you.
Hide forever.
And I'm not going to waste sniper ammo on that.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Alright. I know we're looking for, but I'm also looking for ammo at this point. Anything?
This is a secure station. How did Cerberus get in?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, it was chaos. They've sabotaged the elevator.
Oh gosh,
Look for
darn.
another way up.
Doubtful. But I suppose anything's possible.
Let's see. Yep. Oh, everything I was looking for in one spot. See, y'all, both of y'all make it up. Come on, Ash. Holding up the program.
Shepard, take cover.
Take care of that, please. Oh, hello. No, get Shepard! Shepard! Idiot! Alright, definitely could have done that slightly better up front, but he absolutely did not do what I told him to do.
Shepard, take cover.
He's safe. But, alright. Another one over there, please. Another one right there. Okay, that should be it. That's it. Liara popping off singularities left and right. Huge effect on the battlefield.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Alright, security console. I don't know. Ah, finally I get to see recharge speed 85% by keeping it where I am. That's actually really nice. Okay, so I'm using Predator. This is adding Shuriken. Do I want that or not? So far I'm doing okay with just with the sniper rifle and the pistol. The Shuriken is pretty light, but that's a huge difference in recharge speed, so go hold off on that for now. I don't think I can do weapon mods in the screen. I have to wait until I'm on board the Normandy for that proper. Okay. You're already using a Shuriken. Okay. Is that everything? Probably.
Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Hey, did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakore. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
I do love Liara's increased confidence and competence in this one. You know, from where she started in ME1, ME2 then was a big step forward, obviously, and then but now that you actually get to see her and interact with her here, absolutely love it. This is one of the reasons why I like Liara so much. Plus, I love having her on the team with that singularity.
Storm's getting closer. What the hell?
Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight.
That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across,
Commander, you read me?
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that. James, repeat.
This airlock shouldn't be open. Doesn't look like it was forced.
no, you have to override security protocols. Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal.
That's a
By
horrible way
Cerberus
to go.
standards.
From Shodhen to Cameron Harrison. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here. I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they'll know it all but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Ava, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? Ashley, thank you. Going over there too, Liara? There we go. Yes. Need mods. You.
We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, looks like there's a recording of what happened here.
Do we really want to watch a bunch of people suffocate?
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
I guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should
See,
have realized
Ash.
it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
You had
Stopping
nothing
the
to do
Reapers
with
is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I think about my friends, loved ones, what I'd lose if I failed.
Me too.
My promised future of
We'll stop
making
them.
lots of little blue babies that we
Yeah.
talked about in the last game.
I believe you. Or I believe that you believe. Maybe that's enough. Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Which actually happened off screen because I went back to the Shadowbroker base and talked to Liara, forgetting that there were conversation tree options I hadn't explored there yet, and one of them was a, hey, I still love you, what are our dreams, how do you do this, what are our dreams for the future, are you sure what's between us? And it was basically, yes, absolutely still love you, and I want babies. Alright, we have mods. Let's see if... Okay. What would be... I picked up a mod somewhere. What does it work on? Aha, there we go. Accuracy, okay. But not... Okay, since I'm not using... Okay, so that's for only for submachine gun, not for pistols. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Well, let's see if we add that. There we go. It's already a really light weapon, but that cuts the weight in half. And now I've only got a 61% recharge speed if I keep this on. That is definitely an improvement. I still... There's a couple of longer fights probably coming. I did that for now and see how it feels. Alright, what have we got here? You wouldn't mind, please, and you go ahead and arm yourself with that. And go. Somebody down the other side, please. Ash. I guess there's also a glass wall. Oh, hello. Singularity also nice for dealing with the guys with the shields. Alright, we had a clear view of what's going on down there. I think we're good. A moment. Right there. Right there? Nope. Okay. Right here. Conserve some ammo here a little bit. Good here, checking for ammo. Couldn't have gone swoop down, you had to shoot the fire up and over so it hit the ceiling. Good. A moment. No ammo? Really? Sniper rifles on different ammo. Love it. My ammo is clearly not full. Tell me what ammo if you're going to try and pull that crap.
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Stop it while they're wide.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation.
Personal notes from S. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some ideas as to what they were studying. Namely, us. They seem particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process, judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. Don't always have a specific accent in mind when I start talking, so God only knows what I end up with sometimes. Okay, everybody back out. Not quite. There we go. I just needed to go even wider than it was before. There were dots.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
I know. I'm looking for loot. Jeez. How long have we been around each other and you don't know me yet, Liara? Definitely don't need a shotgun. That's a lot of weight for something I'll never use.
Look out!
Oh, this part.
No kidding.
Is that the only way in?
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
I should probably take her off sniper rifle. I forgot to do that once we made it inside.
Damn it! Get me out of here.
Keep moving.
Get frickin'.
Keep your head down.
The turret can't fire on us from here.
They can open the door, or do I have to? Apparently I have to do the honors. If I could shoot, can I shoot through the glass? Apparently not. Now we're gonna be a little close range. Good news is Liara doesn't even have to be in the room to throw that power, as long as I can see where I want her to use it. Little bit of a cheese moment, but it works. Go. Right.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one can shut down those cameras.
Her hair stays
Looks
in
like
place
they've made it to the
suspiciously well.
archives.
And it looks like they won't be sitting a tram anytime soon.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not completely. What if we could find a short-range transmitter? Helmet to helmet.
And?
And then we convince them that we're with them. And the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Lieutenant Commander has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that
He
one,
looks
were
like
you,
a-
Ash?
Yeah, not quite. But they've definitely done something to him.
He's husky, but not full-on
Engineered
husk.
by Cerberus? They claim to stand for humanity, and they do this to their own people. That could have been you, Shepard. For all I knew, that's what Cerberus had done to you.
How can you compare me to that thing?
My eyes don't glow,
I
clearly.
don't know what you are. Not since they got their hands on you. Is it really you? Would you even know if they were controlling you somehow?
That's not fair, Ash.
I'm just talking out loud. I don't need you to answer. I doubt there's anything you could say to convince me. I guess I just need some time to get to know you again.
I'm the same person I always was. Time won't change that. But if that's what you need, I understand.
Thanks. For understanding.
You bet. Let's see if we can get that tram sent over here. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
We don't have a Delta
Where
team.
the hell have you been? Never mind. What's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
If they
Probably
didn't,
not.
they'll
I
figure
don't
it
have
out
a
soon
distortion on my voice.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
enough. Good thinking, LC.
Alright. Why am I stuck?
On it.
There, I can move again. It really just wanted me to tell them to go in down there, apparently. Alright, is there anything else?
Got it.
I don't see anything. Is there anything I need back in here? I didn't finish searching the room. Like this stuff. I don't have time to read it. I don't know what's about to happen. If it... I'll be there in a second. Sorry, had to go loot. Alright, let's see. Who needs... You need a bigger shot. Centurion. You're gonna need a... Thingamajigger? Singularity, that's the word I was trying to say. Toss one in there, please, Liara. And right there. You're down. How we doing? Juggle in between singularities for a second. Did not get the shot I was hoping for. Nope. Kind of hate that sniper rifle ammo is on a different ammo recharge essentially, so I have to find sniper ammo specifically clips for looking around. Not my favorite part about this, since I really like my sniper rifle.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
The archives are right on the other side. That and a squad of pissed-off Cerberus troops.
I think they know we're here. Okay, Ash, after this, remind me to swap your weapons. Come on. Thank you.
They put up a good fight. Yes, it confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
Hey, can I stop pushing buttons, please? Thank you. Quit trying to turn corners when I don't want you to, Shepard. Shot Ashley, or Liara, excuse me. Okay, can't get a clear shot while that singularity is in place, unfortunately. Ah, here we go. It's just don't turn the corner. Hey, get down! That'll be good enough. Ash? Oh, dude, right down there. The last one down there. All right. Not the cleanest fight, but it worked. Guess I have some ammo back here. Okay, let's see. Accuracy, by slightly better damage, lower fire rate. Yeah, for her, I think that's probably still the best bet. Alright, I think we're good there. Head station, thank you.
On it.
Okay. I didn't see any controls. And oh, door at the back. I was looking for something to open that door over there. Alright, here we go.
Ash.
Hello, bozo.
Shepard.
Evil Bartlett.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, And despite our differences, you were relatively
I was
successful.
hugely successful. What are you talking about?
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara.
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I will warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard,
What?
the data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it. How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now! Ugh. She's got the data!
Follow that doctor.
She looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
There she is.
Stay on her.
That's when we go through this door.
Watch out.
Over there. Down there.
James, you read me? Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
I could seriously just grab her leg there. But okay.
She's getting away. Damn it. James,
Oh no.
Normandy. Anybody.
Gosh, if only someone could come in at the last second here and do something about it.
I got this one.
That's one way of doing it. Okay, no more piloting the shuttle for James.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
We need the data.
It's a little on fire. Ping, 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 ping.
Let her go.
Orders?
Finish her.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit. Ashley.
Ashley got a little messed up. So that was the first mission. We'll do some exploration on the Normandy. Talk to people, see what's going on around here. Still a little bit to happen here first, obviously, but...
Ashley needs medical attention.
Snap out of it!
We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Or maybe we go Citadel before we
Hold
explore
on,
the
Ash.
Normandy.
See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Chill!
Edie, can you clear this up?
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned?
It's been 5 seconds. Chill, dude.
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Lieutenant Commander Williams was critically wounded. We're taking her to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon.
So close to a proper salute. It's a nitpick. It's a personal pet peeve when I see people
Shepard.
saluting movies, TVs, and video games and such.
Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus
No
machine.
reason they can't get it right.
We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Lieutenant Commander Williams?
I've done what I can for her. She needs proper medical attention soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
Welcome in, Aunt.
I've looked at the
Never
data.
seen
This weapon could be the answer
Mass
if we
Effect
can
3
build
or
it.
any of the Mass Effects.
I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Shepard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm going to check on Ashley and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
It's not an older game, but a mid-ish older game. I forget when Mass Effect 3 came out, but I mean, this is the remastered version of the trilogy for Mass Effect. If you like third-person perspective shooters and with good plot and character development and everything, Mass Effect is one of the best franchises, in my opinion. I've been playing them since Mass Effect 1 first came out for the Xbox a long time ago. The original Xbox, not even 360. I think. Crap, now I don't remember. I'm playing this on my Xbox S series. At one point, at least, the Mass Effect was also on Steam.
Really got a pulse here.
But it's a Microsoft game, so those are the only two platforms it's ever been on, as far as I know.
Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard.
Yay!
Got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey.
He will always be the voice of Saul Ty for me. Well, Saul Ty, but the voice.
Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
A huge
now,
Battlestar
my
Galactica
job
fan
is dealing
back
with
in the day.
political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So, you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job.
Star Wars, at least any games, never really went as dark as this series gets sometimes. Or heavy, at least. Not necessarily dark. Let's see. Anybody we need to talk to first? I don't think so. Can we talk to Diana yet? No.
Was last seen on Earth.
Yes, we can.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you wanted interviewed.
First time I played this, I definitely accidentally romanced her.
I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space.
Didn't realize that's where the conversation tree went.
Planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Her salute is better than most of the salutes in the rest of this game. It more or less went the right direction, the angle's only slightly off, and she kept her damn thumb aligned with the rest of her fingers. So, war asset acquired. We haven't gotten into it since we haven't been able to explore the Normandy yet, but war assets are how you will determine the outcome of the game. The more war assets you acquire across the game, and the more points you acquire, the better the outcome when you get to the ending. Or the better options you have, and then each of those options are better than what they otherwise might be. So Diana Allers is worth like 5 points. A really good unit on your side is that, a squad that you connect with and keep alive through a battle or something will join the fight for like 1,000 points. So I mean, it's weighted heavily, and I question some of them, but they got to put points on something, and they don't want her to be, absolutely nothing.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
So I don't need to talk to Avina, but yeah, so that is basically the goal of the game, is to maximize your war asset points and before you get to the end game. In every mission you do, there will be decisions to make that will heavily affect your war assets. You will send troops to live or die, some of whom you may know from previous games. So one thing the Mass Effect trilogy has always done quite well is what carries through from one game to the next. So the decisions that you made in Mass Effect 1 affect what's happening in Mass Effect 3 in some cases. And Mass Effect 2 especially, because any or all of your squad members in Mass Effect 2 can die. And if they die, they're not an asset in 3. You can't have them on your team if they're one of the future characters that's available to join your team. So your consequences from previous games follow you through, and they do a pretty good job of making it impactful, but not necessarily destroying gameplay if you made a bad decision earlier. You'll hear lots of conversations about what happened. The biggest impacts are if you lose a particular squad mate, then you can't talk to them here, they can't join your team, and nothing else can happen. So like those are honestly the biggest impacts to gameplay, is if you lose somebody in a previous game. Oh, hello, what is that? Ah, appreciate the follow, Ant.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes.
And this game is full of these little side conversations that you listen in on, some of which, if you advance them far enough, unlock things you can do, computer upgrades, missions you can have, that sort of thing. And some of them unlock a moral choice where they'll ask your opinion on something and you choose one or the other, and you can get war points for it or affect your morality based on what you tell them. So this is an Asari warrior who is severely traumatized by a recent event. Let's see. I need to hit up the supply store. How much money do I have? 35. All right, med gel. Tennyson is what I want.
Thank you for coming to Certa.
Might as well buy it now before I forget.
Thank you for shopping.
You definitely want the Tennyson if you are trying to romance Lieutenant Commander Williams in this one. Let's see. Dr. Chakwas and Dr. Michelle.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Woods.
It's worth it, and then plenty of gameplay, plenty of replayability as you test out different classes. One of the things I'm doing now is I'm playing this playthrough of the trilogy with a character class I've never done before, the Infiltrator, which specializes in stealth and sniping with a rifle. Normally I play soldier, and I've done a couple of mixed classes.
I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
This was the doctor from the original Normandy. She followed us on the Normandy 2 and at Mass Effect 2.
It's been 6 months, Doctor.
And now we have the choice, ultimately, of bringing her with us onto the Normandy again, or telling her to do some research here. So this is another one of those choices that affects gameplay, is do we get her or do we get Dr. Michelle on our team?
Done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the
Just as an asset aboard the Normandy, she's not a warrior.
To be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
So I'm going to tell her to work on the labs
Keep doing what you're doing with
and get Dr. Michelle to come with us.
Giving us every advantage possible.
I don't remember what the difference is. I just seem to remember this is the choice that I usually make.
Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now. Let me serve on the Normandy. Please, Commander.
Hackett and the Alliance need you right here.
Very well.
They take precedence.
Be careful. Goodbye, Shepard.
But we do need a doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Luckily, there's one lurking right behind me.
Takes his medication. He can be so forgetful.
Am I floating? Yes, I am. Where's Dr. Michelle? Okay.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time.
Her we rescued in Mass Effect 1.
That small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
We could use a doctor of your caliber on the Normandy.
I'm honored you'd consider me, but I do have responsibilities here.
The Normandy may be the key to winning this war. If we fail, all could be lost. You'd make a huge difference out there with us.
And I just told my other doctor to stay here, so...
Well... Our staff is excellent. The Presidium would be in good hands. I'll pack my bags and tell Dr. Arrington she's received a promotion.
All right. For purposes of playing this live streaming, I don't typically explore a whole lot of the conversation trees, but for anybody who's playing this game on their own, I highly encourage you to go through all the different options that you have available if possible. There's a lot of good lore, and if you find more about what's going on in the world, well, galaxy, and going on with several of the people as well. I've already been through them multiple times. I'll try to give some highlights on them as I go. But the refugees are coming in from all over the galaxy, and they're being put in the wards and wherever they can fit them in, and then some. We're tragically short on supplies. We're trying to get more from everywhere we can get, and the clinic staff is, of course, overworked. Probably not underpaid, but you know.
I'll see you on the Normandy, Doctor.
See you there. I just need to make a few more preparations.
All right, let's see. That's the entrance. Division wing. Anybody else I need to talk to? Anything else? I think we're good. Let's see. Not yet. Okay, there'll be someone with a quest in here later on.
Still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
There's another quest here later on. Figure out which ones I can get now.
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
Some of the doors open automatically, and sometimes I'm clicking them as I go. If you see something pop up on the screen temporarily, I'm probably just clicking it really fast, like that one. But if you see it highlighted as something to target, then it's definitely something that I told to open. But since I've played these and I'm comfortable moving around, I tend to just pop them open as soon as they're available.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you.
So all three games have a romance option available with some of your crew members as well, and doesn't affect gameplay. It's just something you can do, and not everybody pursues the relationships. Ashley was one of your romance options in Mass Effect 1. I don't like her in Mass Effect 1 because she's pro-human, yes, but she's also a little bit on the xenophobic side. She's shed that a bit by this point in the storyline, but in Mass Effect 1, she's very much a little bit too heavy on the xenophobic side. I don't like her all that much. She's okay. She's a good human being. She's a good person, etc. Loves her family, loves her sisters, etc., and that sort of thing. The xenophobia bugs me.
Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash.
So Liara, our Asari squad mate, is my preferred romance in Mass Effect 1 and in this one.
Talk. You need anything, Doc? Let me know. Okay.
Your options are limited in 1. They give you a few more options in 2, and then you have a lot more options of who to romance in 3. They open up same-sex options and characters that you have known for 2 games but weren't necessarily available to romance. And I guess enough people said, hey, I really want to be able to romance that person. They said, okay. Alright. Should be everything we can do here for now. Let's go see if we can sway the council to
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
help us save the universe. Technically just the galaxy, I suppose. The Reapers are not attacking any galaxies other than the Milky Way that we know of.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Alright, this place has lots of quests that kick off at various points, so running around, see if I can overhear any conversations.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project.
We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped.
There we go.
Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal.
I don't think you need that. Like, if you can go to the Shrike Abyssal and find the obelisk, but I don't entirely remember for sure if that's the case. And there are some quests that can't kick off unless you overhear them, so it's worth it to... That one's a little bit heartbreaking. Like, she's looking for her son, and she's talking to the desk clerk, and eventually it's like, oh, you remind me of him, his wife so much, or something like that, and it just gets, she's a little on the senile side, and it's a little bit heart-wrenching if you really pay attention to everything in it.
Here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Of the three, I like this one the best.
Lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi
and I realize that we're on ads right now, and that you probably didn't hear that.
Babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
So I will answer again once ads are over.
I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
I see you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
This is... Ooh.
The entire Ralloy delegation has left the Citadel. In parting, Representative Arika said, "We have no wish to battle those who have yet to wrong us, nor have we the capability. The Ralloy plan to destroy all artificial satellites and
That's what I want. I want my Black Widow. That's a great handgun as well. Some of the rest of these I don't know offhand. Named after the Desert Eagle. That is the most sci-fi looking Desert Eagle I've ever seen. Anyway, sorry. Thanks for sticking around through ads. I've realized you probably didn't hear my answer the first time. So, of the three, I like this one the best. There's a lot of gameplay updates from between 1 to 3. If nothing else, one of the things that bugs me the most about Mass Effect 2 is that you can't see stats on your weapons. You can kind of see, you can get number stats on your weapons in Mass Effect 1, and you have some options available. Probably too many options in your weapons. Mass Effect 2, you have no idea how strong one weapon is over another, and it bugs the crap out of me. And then this one, they bring it back, and you can see a lot of the stats, and you can adjust the stats with mods. So it's much better. I'm very much looking forward to the Black Widow once I can afford it, and the Paladin as well. I'm pretty sure that's the one I like. Anyway, Spectre options. I don't need to go down the firing range. Our goal in this part of the Citadel is to go find Counselor Udina, who we don't really like all that much. He's kind of a dork, putting it mildly.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
And by dork, in this case, I actually mean jerk, because dorks are cool.
We've got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
No.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
They can't spare
faces
anything.
a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scale is... it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hagen. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
No, we don't like
The
you.
cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Your best sucks.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Rather underwhelming efforts by the Council, which is pretty much what we've come to expect from them by this point in the game.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
Politicians?
We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
From their perspective, humans have only been part of the galactic
Counselor?
Community for like 100 years-ish, maybe? Or something like that. Like, very, very recent. The Asari, the blue ones with the tentacle heads, they lived to be roughly 1,000 years old. So they were the first species to find the Citadel, where we are now, that was believed to have been left by the Protheans. A species that disappeared 50,000 years ago. They were killed by the Reapers. And so the Asari were the first spacefaring race to find the Citadel, and then the Turians and the, which are the scalier looking ones like this guy, and the Solarians, who are the ones with the big eyes, and they have like little tentacle things popping up on top of their heads. Solarians don't live very long, but they're ridiculously smart and very tech savvy. Turians tend to be very warrioristic. They were the first species the humans discovered, and we immediately got into a space war with them. And once we ironed that out after first contact, humanity came and joined the group of galactic species, and as of Mass Effect 1, earned a spot on the Council. So we've literally had a spot on the Council for like 2-ish years, maybe 3 now. So humanity is a very young species in the stars.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
He's not wrong.
Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you.
Yeah, I've already been to visit the Spectre stop.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Let's see. Anything to talk about with
The
Udina?
Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Alright, so you can get some information, a little bit of info of how things are going back on the Earth. He does not have a whole lot of leverage with the Council. The political situation, he's already more or less outlined the way it stands. Humanity not necessarily treated quite as equal as the other races, at least in his estimation. The real thing behind it is that they're trying to balance the needs of everything, and humans in this game at least tend to focus a little bit on humans first and then everybody else, and if you're not giving us what we want, then maybe you don't like humans very much. So there's a wide range of opinions on that expressed by different people in the game. So they do a good job of making it realistic that not everybody believes all the same thing. You'll run into people with varying shades of their political and racial beliefs. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's any more quests back here. There'll be one here later. I think that's it for this area for now. Do we get to go back to the Normandy finally? Oh, there's James.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Yeah, you're a pain in the
Commander
butt.
Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
The marks you see in the bottom left and bottom right corner there are were added in Mass Effect 2 and keep going in Mass Effect 3. They are Paragon or Renegade interrupts that you can use to change the course of the conversation.
Forget about Earth.
I tend to run Paragon, and that's what I've been running this character as this time. Renegade has some more fun interrupts, that's for sure. Like, I believe you deck her during one of them. I don't remember if that's Mass Effect 2 or this one, but... Let's see, I got 5 Paragon points, and now the war asset there has been updated because she's a little more on our side, because I treated her with humanity.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
I seriously had a hard time believing that was Freddie Prinze Jr. when I found out who did the voice acting for that guy.
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Alright, let's see. Do we have wards access? Nope.
One moment, please.
Head back out to the docks, see if we can get on board our ship again. I will say one thing that the Mass Effect games also do very well is controlling the flow of the game while giving you plenty of options. Like as we have going to Palaven that the Turian was telling us about. That is our main focus. But there's plenty of other things we can do and explore and go to planets and do things and all the stuff that's wide-ranging of free exploration until you're ready to go to Palaven. Then the story zeroes in again. So once you do that, then it widens out again. You have more options available, new planet areas open up to you, new characters to go find, that sort of thing. And so it widens out, then brings you into the main story quest, widens out, brings you into the main story quest. It does not lead you here to here to here to here to here, but it's also not approach the main story in any order you want to. There's a definite order they keep you to, but even then, sometimes they'll give you 3 main story quest things, and you just have to do all 3 in any order you want. That sort of thing. So they do a very good job of leaving it open to you and your choices, but still guiding you towards the story that needs to be told. And here's our first dream about the little kid that we saw. And if you missed the opening, Shepard looked down and saw this kid running around and playing outside, and then saw him in a ventilation shaft, and the kid retreated before Shepard could help him. Then Shepard saw him board an escape shuttle, and the escape shuttle was destroyed by the Reapers and went down in flames. So he's got some feelings about what happened to this poor kid. Yes. That's nice. I mean, you see him with these dreams. The innocent explanation is, just processing the trauma of what he saw amidst everything else going on. Hi, honey.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people
So the
screaming.
up choices tend to be the Paragon options, at least on the right-hand side.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're
Of the
doing
screen,
everything
those tend to be the up choices tend to be Paragon, the down choices tend to be Renegade. So you can sculpt the personality of your Shepard
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
very easily without going, I wonder what that option means.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
Trainer is one of your romance options in a same-sex
leaving.
relationship if you are playing as FemShep.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D.
I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
I just got a killer electric toothbrush.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators.
Excellent.
In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes,
it's my mobile
heard
command center.
He chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Just relax, I need a new Kelly.
Systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Yeah.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get.
You got it.
We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
We don't know what we're doing.
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
That's the war asset points.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
All right, so this is our quantum entanglement communication room. Not really anything in here in this. This is where we see our war assets, and whatever current main story quest you're on, the main people involved in it and anything sort of central to that main story quest will tend to be in this room for the duration of that chapter of the game. Here are our war assets. Everything, and it breaks it down in folders to make it easier. So an Alliance Corps of Engineering, 130 war asset points. A Marine Division. Not sure why a fleet is worth so much less than a Marine Division, but okay. Dr. Chakwas, staying on the Citadel, is worth 10. Fifth Fleet, Diana Allers is worth 5 points. Just having her on our board, on our ship to help with essentially propaganda, but you know, just getting the word out there and keeping people abreast of what's going on. And then because of the conversation, I believe she got more war asset points after the interview we were doing. And so, as this her sincerity touched extra viewers, and donations for war relief efforts are pouring in. So it's not just the person themselves, it's what does their role in society add to the cause. And a reporter, well known, etc., lending her voice and weight to the cause brings in donations and helps move things along. So they have reasons for all the different things, and it was a really cool way of tracking it. Originally, in Mass Effect 3, the original version, not the Legendary Edition we're playing now, the war asset points actually went down if you didn't play for a few days. You actually lost points, so you had to, if you wanted to keep up your points, it encouraged you to keep playing the game. I forget by how much or how much of a big deal it was, but I know that you would lose points by not playing the game for a little while. But you could play multiplayer game combats to increase your points, if I remember right. That brought some of them back. I feel like I shouldn't have to walk through that every time. At least when I'm leaving. Alright, here's Specialist Trainer at the assistant spot. This is where Kelly Chambers was last time.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision.
Told you, she's got a killer electric toothbrush.
It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
So, again, I highly encourage you to explore the conversation trees with all the characters you can. Especially if it's someone you want to see whether or not you're allowed to romance. Obviously, you would need to explore the conversation trees to build a relationship, to unlock new options to build towards a romance.
Carry on, Specialist.
I will do some of the conversations with some of these people kind of off screen just to speed through them really fast. The ones that, like, if you talk a lot with Trainer and you get to know her, there's a nice scene later on in the game where you invite her up to play chess, and the two of you just have a good friendship. As male Shep, you can stop it at that as fem Shep, or let that progress to an actual relationship with her. But that's sort of the same point in the relationship where you and her become friends as male Shepherd, or get involved as fem Shep if you want. Hackett, I'm reinstated. Nothing in there. Oh, the dog. There's a electronic dog downstairs. Doesn't do anything. He just walks around the shuttle bay. Quarian fleet info. Welcome back. Gift. Oh, okay. I got a new jacket. Upgrade from Glyph. I need to go see Liara, which we'll do in a second. And they want us to go check out Eden Prime. Alright, after all the main missions, if I remember correctly, it's always a good idea to talk to Joker. He is our pilot, and has been with us since Mass Effect 1, and he's fun to talk to.
Hey, Commander. I had my doubts about the Council, but after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. For old time's sake.
You like Joker, and Seth Green absolutely kills it with the voice acting for him. Perfect casting. Alright. Okay, we went through the left door. This door is blocked off. Let's see. I gotta remember if there's anything else on this floor.
Commander.
No, okay, that just takes us right back. Okay. The ship layout changes between games, so sometimes I have to kind of remind myself what's available where. Alright, let's go talk to people on the crew deck. First things first, let's go check and see how Dr. Michelle is settling in.
Hello there, Commander.
How are you settling in, Doctor?
Good. I've been busy restocking supplies and running diagnostics. It's nice working alone in a fresh lab. I get to set up everything just the way I want. Anyway, now that you're here, I'd like to examine you.
Do you have concerns about my health?
You have an extensive number of cybernetic implants.
I died. Cerberus spent a fortune bringing me back.
Yeah, we did kind of die.
I just want to make sure everything checks out. It'll take no time.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt to be safe. It won't hurt, will it?
No, nothing invasive. I just need to run some implant diagnostics and take readings of your immune system. It looks like your implants have a synthetic protein overlay that's allowed your body to integrate them quite nicely.
Must be from the procedure I had done to help heal my scarring.
Must be. I bet that wasn't cheap. Thank you for indulging me. Everything looks fine. May I help you at all?
Do we have enough medical supplies?
Luckily, the med bay was one of the first areas the retrofit team stocked. That's fortunate. Who knows how long we'll have to be self-sufficient.
Okay, and again, encourage you to explore the conversation trees.
Just let me know if you need anything.
Just to find out more about her as a person. Let's see. Reassign powers. Does that... I don't remember if that's... if that'll let me choose a new... If nothing else, I'll...
Okay, now I'm stuck with what I chose originally with Carnage. Alright, that's fine. But at least I can reassign some of the points that I did, how I want them. Alright, well, Tactical Cloak. Alright, power duration, damage bonus. I don't normally need it to last all that long, so we're definitely going with damage bonus. Recharge speed. And... I'm holding off on that one. Okay, weapon power damage, power duration, and reputation bonus. I think my reputation does just fine. Squad mate damage, weight capacity, 35 points. Okay, this is where I was holding off on what I was going to choose. I think my weight capacity is okay. I wouldn't mind having the option of another weapon. I'll hold off because I still need to see what upgrades I can do with my weapons. I'll get to that later. Okay. Health and shield, please. I don't do melee all that often. Weapon bonus damage by 25%, 20% heavy melee, no. Oh, there we go. Shield recharge delay. And health and shield bonus, please. That's worth it to me. Okay. Incinerate, I decided, ended up being a faster upgrade and just as much or more damage. Let's see if that holds when I make the upgrades myself. I do like Carnage, though. Okay, the impact radius, the damage is great. Recharge speed, I would take the recharge speed. And I would choose armored targets. I'm torn here because the impact radius is very nice for when I cluster people together with Liara's singularity. Does Carnage have an impact radius? Yes, it does. Okay. So I can do one with bigger radius and one with more damage based on whether I'm hitting one or targeting a group. Okay, that's good to know. So that might actually be a worthwhile difference between having both of these powers. This one, let's do this for lighting a group on fire. And let's do Carnage. Which one? The pull move? The singularity is pull, but it pulls it towards the point. It is like basically like a miniature black hole or something. It just pulls everything around it towards itself. So it's great for grouping things together. And I keep Liara's recharge speed on it so fast that I can put multiple ones around the battlefield and really disrupt enemy everything, basically. It's one of the reasons I like having Liara on my team so much in this one. Okay, damage is now solid. And now we'll do even more damage singularly. Okay. Alright, recharge speed's at 8 seconds. Recharge speed's at 5, okay. Alright, let's see. And I'm gonna need Disruptor ammo. This will be one of my next upgrades to follow through with. I don't really use cryo ammo that much, but we'll see if I can get the ammo capacity increases from it.
Okay, that'll work. Alright, anything in the AI core? Ah, this is where the robot body ended up. we'll be back here soon enough. Maybe this stream, maybe not until next stream. I don't know when it kicks off. Alright, nobody's up front yet, but there might be something up here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Nothing here yet. Okay. That, of course, was Garrus's favorite place to be in Mass Effect 2. There we go, Liara's office. Keeping tabs on the whole galaxy.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone.
The first time I played Mass Effect 3, I did not do the Shadow Broker DLC from Mass Effect 2, so I had no idea who the hell this little thing was, or what was going on with Liara.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime,
I usually stream about 3 times a week, sometimes 4. Mondays I normally stream blueprints of some sort. Wednesdays and Fridays, and then if I stream on a weekend, those are generally whatever game I'm focusing on, like the Mass Effect has been for the last month or so.
Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered, I think.
Hi, honey. What do you got for me?
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device.
Oh, be welcome to have you around, Aunt.
Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around.
Alright, have a good night. Take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you in future streams.
This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt, I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Absolutely.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list. But later? There's so much left to do. I'm working with EDI. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later?
You betcha. Alright, so we have info, so Glyph, this is the terminal Glyph was telling us about, and when we find something that's available, we generally will have an option of what thing we want Glyph to pursue for us, and you'll have one of 2 things to pick from. So in this case, we get to either ammo capacity or shields. I love my sniper rifle, and I want more use of my sniper rifle, ergo, ammo. And now we see this is the upgrades lists of the choices that you've made previously. Love how the screens, like, they really should be following her, not us, but...
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
This is her old notes from way back in the day, going back to Mass Effect 1, where we see, oh, I'm going on the Therum expedition. Never thought I'd get permission to go there. Holy crap, the Shepherd human has the key to understanding Protheans. And then jump forward 2 years. Now she's got notes on the Shadow Broker. And then some of her notes as she is the new Shadow Broker.
Hello again, Shepard.
So, and again, explore all these on your own time. The most important I may zero in on, but for the most part, it's just they take a long time to go through.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
And depending on how much combat I've done and what else is going on in the stream, I might spend some more time going through some of the conversations. But right now, I mostly just want to touch base with all the characters, get a quick tour of the Normandy, and I think it's about time to wrap it up after that. So it'll still take me a little while. We still got some time. Port observation deck. This is where the bar is. There's a couple of really good scenes that happen in here later. Life support. This is where Thane Krios spent his time. Picking up ships that was left here. That's the one I thought it was. In Mass Effect 2, I was like, I think there's a ship model in here. Nope, it's in Mass Effect 3. There's the bathroom, just in case anybody needs it. You can only go in the male one. Don't think there's anything in there, is there? No, okay. Just checking, you never know sometimes. This is the wall of lost soldiers. And head level, left-hand side where I'm looking, Caden Lenko, who we lost in Mass Effect 1. And Richard Jenkins. Really sad his name's not Leroy. And most of the rest of these all passed away in Mass Effect 2. Looking for any more ship models or anything else people left lying around my ship. The most important thing we need to go look for is down in underneath engineering, however. Yeah, we'll just work our way down the ship really fast. There's our dog. There's there. This side is where Grunt hung out in ME2. This is where I think this is where what's his face Zaid was. So but Diana Allers is set up here.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth.
We have all the best toys.
The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander.
And that's why she has more
Remind
asset
me to
points.
tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Alright, here we go. The most important thing that we have to find from leftover from Mass Effect 2. I hear it. Where is he? Not that. Where are you? Come on, Boo. There he is. Boo, come back. Oh, I missed him. Got him! We got a miniature giant space hamster back. We found him in Mass Effect 2 and put him in. He got a little cage, and if you have the sound effect there, that squeak, is actually a sound effect that was used originally in Baldur's Gate, because the character Minsk from Baldur's Gate 1 had a miniature giant space hamster named Boo. And if you talk to him and you talk to Boo, that was the sound that Boo made. And so this is a miniature giant space hamster, which is a brilliant nod crossover, whatever the hell you want to call it, back to a game that has absolutely nothing to do with this one, and I love it.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge
Needed
of
an engineer.
retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust
Didn't think it was going to be the real you.
And I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Absolutely, man of honor. No
Your
problems
alliance
there.
First. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Again, find out about him and his feelings about the Normandy and Edie. Get to know your crew.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
He likes having Edie around. He loves being here on the ship. Engineer Adams is a good guy. This, of course, is the location of our infamous scene with Miranda in Mass Effect 2, which apparently because of the way I ran the relationship, if you romance someone in Mass Effect 2 and you romanced Liara in Mass Effect 1, when you go talk to her in this one, she specifically mentions, oh, I thought maybe, because you and blah, blah, blah. What ended up happening was after I beat the game and had the romance option with Miranda play out, I went back to talk to Liara in the Shadow Broker's base, and we had a nice heart-to-heart, and Miranda was never brought up, and it was sort of reaffirming our relationship with Liara. And so now when I talk to her this time, it's like, oh, no, we're cool. Great, let's resume our relationship. So no awkward conversations there this time. Which I don't think I've ever had it play out like that before. And I think it's just because I would normally explore all the conversations with Liara in Mass Effect 2 at the time, and then go beat the game and get the relationship with Miranda. And so I always get that out of order, but just because I forgot to talk to Liara beforehand and talk to her afterwards, I think it changed the way it treats the relationship, which is kind of cool. Welcome in, King. How you doing? Okay, armor. I need to check out armor options here. Casual. What's the difference? Oh, a little more formal. We'll go with that one. I like that one. Armor set. No. Oh, I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. You said your friend just told you about this game, so you're unfamiliar with the Mass Effect series as a whole, I take it? Okay, so have the helmet with the health boost. That's nice. Shield generation, I'll take the health. Thank you very much. Don't need the melee. Go a little bit matte. That'll work. New. Black's fine. Kind of like the classic, more classic look with the red with the, or black with a little bit of black red trim here and there. It is a lot of fun. This is obviously Mass Effect 3, so if you do plan on it, you know, watch out for sort of spoilers, I guess, if you don't mind that sort of thing. You know, well, you're more than welcome to stick around and watch. I'm close to wrapping up for the day as far as running missions goes. I'm doing some conversations with crew before we head out on our first mission with the ship next time. Let's see. Okay, so I have still just the one sniper rifle, but what do we have for mods? More damage. I love it. And yes, perception. All right. I don't really use the submachine gun all that much, so I think I'm going to drop that. Question is, how heavy is an assault rifle? Ouch! Very heavy. Not taking the hit to my power speed. Alright, I'm going to see how well I do with just these two again for a while, because I really didn't use the submachine gun. And if I can increase my ammo capacity or get a better sniper rifle with more ammo, then that'll make a huge difference. You're more than welcome to. We love having people in, lurker friendly. You know, pick your poison. Let's see. Can only upgrade weapons you already have, so I tend to hold off on these until I get the weapons that I actually want. Although, for the moment at least, that's not a bad. Go ahead and buy the upgrade for the Mantis. Increase things a little bit. It's not too expensive of an investment. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant.
Cortez is good people. He is one of the same-sex relationship options for male shepherd in this game.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
Man of many
I
talents.
wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
He especially, obviously, if you want to pursue a relationship with him, definitely pursue the conversation trees. I'm not, and so there's not really a reason for me to, but he can give you a lot more information about the armory and just sort of kind of the ships that you use, the shuttles and stuff like that. So
keep up the hard work.
As always, I encourage you to explore all the conversation trees that you are interested in when playing the game. Don't let me skipping over lots of them deter you. So yeah, so the sniper rifle that I really want was 125,000 in the store. Here, it's 137. So you can see there is a bit of a markup when you buy it here. 10%, obviously, it says it right on the screen. So for these big ticket items like a new weapon, it adds up pretty fast. 10% markup on the Valiant when it's 275,000. That's not a small chunk of change. The rest of these, these little piddly things, no big deal. But for some of this stuff, okay, if you want to buy the models, buy the models. They just put the model ship in your captain's quarters. Some of the rest of these, buying the mods, mods can make or break a weapon setup, and so buying them and upgrading them can have a huge impact on gameplay. So I will be buying them as I go in different places. If I have to buy them here at points, I probably will, and just eat the extra 10%, which isn't horrible. What is this? Quarian ship model. What else we got? How's the dog doing? He's just chilling, wandering around. Nothing there. Don't think there's anything to do here. No, okay. Alright, let's go talk to James, and then I think that may be about it.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
I think James can be a relationship option if you're a femme shepherd.
Not sure what there is to talk about.
I've only played FemShep once, I think, and I didn't pursue a relationship with him, so I wasn't trying to, so I don't remember honestly.
When we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well, think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Renegade interrupt option there.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
I think Renegade options sort of short-circuit the conversation. So I don't think you're supposed to do them if you want the relationship with him. I don't. Like I said, I don't remember.
Intel we could have used to destroy him. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire Collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
I like having a good relationship with James. He's a good character. He has some great character development as you go along as well, and comes to you as his leader, as his commander for career advice at one point even. So I like having a good relationship with him. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything else we need to do down here. That's for upgrading the weapons. This is for buying the upgrades, which is fine. All right, I think we're good for now. Go check out the captain's quarters. Make sure that Boo made it safely back to his little cage. I have no fish. My fish did not carry over from Mass Effect 2, unfortunately. Which is fine, because I barely had them in the first place. Set the music with the sound system. There he is. Hey, Boo. What's up, buddy? Alright, private terminal. Same. Not a bad look. Little dark. The thing about the appearances, though, it's not, in this case, it's not just appearances. So look at the info, power damage, 25% from the armor. I really wish they showed you this all in one place so you didn't have to do this, but power recharge speed, 25%. That's some really good armor for her, the way I play her. Recharge speed, 25, that's not bad. Damage. 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 So for her, I'm obviously at this point going for recharge. In which case I might actually respec some of her skills, because adding damage to singularity is nice, and if I can keep her recharge speed fast from the armor, then that means I can afford to add damage to singularity instead of faster recharge from singularity. So I might do that at some point here. One mission, you get 2 squad members and then yourself. We add to this group 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4th. So I think maybe 2 on each side. So a total of 6 possible squad mates, maybe 7. I think it's only 6. And so as we progress through the main story quest, we will recruit different characters to bring with us. So, and everybody gets the XP, so you don't have to worry about bringing them out balanced and making sure this person levels up and then this person, etc. The whole team gets the XP, so all you have to do is just make sure when you start a new mission, make sure that the whatever squad members you take with you, if you haven't been using them recently, update their levels and squad points. Let's see, he has shields 25, damage 25, so that's nice for him. That looks ridiculous. There we go. I'm going to go for the damage with James. Yes. Alright. Boo is safely at home. Shepard's private bathroom with shower. Head back down to the CIC, and I think that is going to wrap it up for the night. Sort of gets us through the first chapter of the game, essentially. We now have, via the galaxy map, clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed with our stealth drive, and so the fact that there's a Reaper here, this is already a conquered area, which means as you are exploring around, in Mass Effect 1 you had to pick a planet, find a planet that let you land on it, and then fly down in a shuttle or in your Mako, a little tank vehicle, and you wandered around a little square grid and looked for resources and stuff. In Mass Effect 2, they made scanning planets a little easier. You scan from orbit with a orbital scanner that you scrolled around the planet looking for minerals and resources, and a little bit tedious, and there's way more minerals to find than you could ever possibly need in that game. In this one, to know if there's something on the planet, you ping like sonar, and every time you do one of these pings, if you're in a Reaper conquered area, the percent chance that a Reaper is going to show up jumps up. And some areas it jumps up faster than others. And if you hit 100%, Reapers come flooding in from around the system, and if they catch you, you die. And so you have to get very good at evading Reapers and being careful where you operate those pings to explore the area. But there's stuff like this, so we can recover the Prothean artifact. That's one of the side quests that we found on the Citadel. There's no definite reason to go there yet, but we can still go in and explore if we want. More planets and systems will become available as you progress. Generally, like a whole region of space like this will get added in the same go. There's a Cerberus lab that Admiral Hackett gave us a mission to go explore in Sigurd's Cradle. And of course the Citadel's over in the Serpent Nebula. Earth, I want to say our solar system is somewhere around here, if I remember right. So, but this is the mission map, and where you choose where we're going next, which we will be heading out next time, which should be on probably next Wednesday. Monday nights I typically play Blueprints in some game form or another. I'm still running through the new game variant that I created for Blueprints Bingo, the spoiler-free Blueprints Bingo. So if you are a fan of Blueprints or are interested and want to come take a look, Monday night, usually around 10 o'clock is when I start streaming. I will be playing the spoiler-free version of Blueprints Bingo, which basically means I can't use any puzzle solutions, anything that involves all the puzzles and codes for safes and unlocking things and any upgrades that you get. Almost everything is off limits. So anything that you would solve in the game is off limits. Only things that you explore and find naturally via gameplay are allowed. And so it's not technically 100% spoiler free, but it's pretty damn close. And so it could be a good way to come check out the game if you've never seen it, or to see the way Blueprints Bingo specifically operates if you have ever heard of it but avoided watching because you are trying to avoid spoilers in Blueprints. This is an option, so you can come check it out. So, and as I said, I normally stream Blueprints on Mondays, and for the foreseeable future at least, I'll probably be doing the spoiler-free bingo. So anyway, hope to see people come on in. For everybody who stopped by stream, whether you came in and lurked, whether you were part of the chat, appreciate King and Ant coming in, and appreciate the follows, guys. And for anybody lurking or anybody who comes back later and watches the VODs, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. Come check out a live show sometime if you want. And that goes for YouTube as well. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and check out the rest of the series and other content on my channel while you're here. There's quite a bit, and I'm always adding more to it. A couple of videos a week as fast as I can get them done. So anyway, appreciate you being here. Please leave a like, subscribe, and thanks a lot, YouTube.